Chicago, Illinois. The voice of the I Am is the mouthpiece through which the Ascended Master's instruction can reach the students quickly. That the most powerful work possible for America and the world may be done by the students to release the greatest light in the shortest time. Information. The information given under the heading of Young America will be the Ascended Master's help to the young people for their protection and illumination, as they are the builders of the new civilization and are the channels through which the Ascended Masters will give their light for the use of the outer world in the golden I Am age.
America's light.
America, America, from great, great suns on high, flow blessings now to those of earth to raise us, you and I. A messenger from Venus comes to bring her help to all. On golden rays of her pure light, it answers your great call. With lightning speed and pinion bright, her eagle from above now wings its way in mighty power to bring to earth her love. Its blessings flood you now with peace, protection, and all good. The mighty I Am presence is love's own true brotherhood. America, America, is God's great cup of light. Its victory shall fill the earth till it is dazzling bright. The light of God can never fail, so let your hearts rejoice. I am within America. I am calls her great voice. Chanera. The Divine Director's Discourse. Cleveland, Ohio, June 9th, 1937. ELOVD, students of Cleveland, how we love you. Do you wonder, after all of your earnest call to us, that we could not fail to respond to you, even for just one night? We love you, Cleveland, all of you, and the only reason why the messengers have not returned to you is because of the great need elsewhere. Will you not trust us, who see with the all-seeing eye of God, who are wholly free from human limitations? Will you not trust us to see and direct the messengers where assistance is needed most? I am sure you are happy to do that, and one day, not so long hence, they shall again be in your midst. Beloved ones, the need today is not just street, that of your personal needs. It is the need of America and its protection. The need is for the protection of the world. Beloved students, you must surely understand that the world at large does not know of this mighty presence, or how individuals can give the needed assistance. I assure you, beloved ones, that this presence is the only sustaining power in the world. Unless human beings consciously, through the intellect, heart, and feeling world, know that the presence is all, is in their hearts, and gives them life, there is no other sustaining power. This is what has been needed by all of mankind throughout the centuries, and today by America.
Dear ones, this knowledge, as Saint Germain has brought it forth, has not been known in this particular manner in the outer world in almost 50,000 years.
Fragments of it have been in the retreats and the churches, but only the great Ascended Masters have known the fullness of it. In the great need of mankind today, the great cosmic law has seen fit to allow this knowledge to come forth and be practically broadcast. It will soon be broadcast over the earth because of the great need of mankind today. Without this knowledge of the presence, you would ere long be in the same condition that is in Spain and Europe today. If you saw, as we do, the undercurrent and seething vortex in Europe, your heart would almost stand still. that which is termed the sinister force, which is but human creation, directed by certain intelligences who have failed on the pathway of light, is always watching for an opportunity to draw the students aside from the pathway of light. Beloved students in America, not only here in Cleveland, but all over the United States, you are facing this very same thing. Now, I am going to say to you tonight, for your own blessing and benefit, something I trust you will never forget. The students of light, thus far drawn under the radiation of Saint Germain, are the vanguard of the incoming golden age. Such an activity is quite different from a condition wholly established. While you do not look at it from a reward standpoint, I say that you, who stand by your MIGHTIM presence and call it forth into action, will find a reward and freedom taking command of your life, which I shall later on explain to you. Why do I come and flash these words before this good messenger for your benefit? Never in the history of the earth has such a thing been done until this work began. The doubting Thomases can doubt all they please, but I assure you that the discourses dictated in Los Angeles before the Pan-Pacific class and those following in New York were dictated by the great ascended ones whose names are given. And the unfortunate human being who tries to deny that will meet his own wall of destruction coming back upon him. Not because anybody wishes it, but because it is the law. Beloved ones, I am going to make it very plain to you. Then you must choose exactly what you will do with it. The amazing thing is that those of mankind who have studied metaphysics for years, or the various angles of truth, do not seem to realize that the first fundamental law of life, which they have passed over, is that what you send out from your feelings and through your feelings, you are compelled to reap. It is the law of life throughout the whole universe, and the pity that beloved humanity does not see it. Human beings will talk it from the intellect, but when it comes to responding in the feelings, they are as vicious as ever. I tell you that today, in the need of mankind, there is no tragedy so great or that can come upon one as the drawing of the students aside from this pathway of light. Watch such individuals. They will reap their own destruction as sure as they send it out, because we must draw the wall of light around this work and these messengers. Those who work against it must get back what they send out, not because we want it, but because it is the law. We must protect the work and the messengers, and don't anyone forget it. The messengers are wholly unconcerned about the raving wolves outside, wholly unconcerned. They have no power, and the messengers know. They cannot affect the work, but it is for your own protection, dear hearts, that I am speaking. When people pour into your world foolish, silly gossip, you, who are not firmly anchored in this understanding, waver and wonder. When you hear the silly falsehood about the books and the work, you wonder if this work is true. Dear hearts, you know it is Trailowy. These beloved messengers have asked nothing of anybody in the world, but to love their own mighty I Am presence. To think that they could be accused of deception or being dictatorial when they pour out a river of love all the time, working 14, 16, and 18 hours a day for your blessing and freedom. Now, dear ones, do not be foolish about these things. Let me say one word about this beloved one. Beloved children of light, that blessed one has worked for more than 200 years for your beloved America, and has given assistance as no other human being in heaven or earth has given to America. He is really the father of your country. The beloved Washington, the beloved Abraham Lincoln were sustained by his power. Beloved ones, America needs you as never before. That is why Saint Germain has brought forth this work and these mighty decrees that this assistance could be given, because it goes forth in the mental and feeling world of mankind, doing its work even while you sleep. That is the need every human being and the glory of this mighty power which is being called into action. It cannot and does not ever fail when sincerely called into action, beloved ones. Your presence is the source of all life, feeds life into your body, as is shown there on the chart. You cannot be separated from it and live. Therefore, when you call it into action, the law of its being and yours is that it has to answer. It must answer you. It is only the doubts and fears within your human feelings which sometimes cause you to feel that the presence does not answer you, but it always does. Even when you doubt, it is still answering. If you could only stop that doubt, still your feelings, and have love and harmony in your feelings, the currents of energy of the presence would flow through and fulfill your every call. That is what you want to do. Oh, dear hearts, do not give way to the appearance world any longer. Everything that you see in the outer world of mankind is but human creation. It is discordant and but wants to destroy you. The discord has so clothed the points of light which form the light pattern of the human body that its radiance is forgotten. When you give attention to your presence enough, you will find this light will begin to expand. At first, you will feel its radiance going out from you as tangible as water. You will find everything touching your world becomes harmonized and lovely. Then, when you call to your presence, you will find your call is answered almost instantly. That is what is before you, beloved ones. This great cosmic light which is flooding the earth is of immeasurable assistance to you. Before mankind today is such assistance as has never been given in the history of the world, because the incoming golden age must come in, even if the earth has to go through a terrific cataclysm. You do not want that? Neither do you. Want the conditions that are in Europe or Spain today. Beloved ones, there are those in your beloved America today who are trying every cunning conceivable means on the face of the earth to bring just such conditions here in your America. But I say, by the power of the great cosmic light, it shall not come into your America. When Saint Germain first began to conceive the idea of putting forth this work, I tell you frankly, when he said he had 2 people in physical embodiment whom he felt were strong enough to carry this message, I said, Saint Germain, are you sure? AFTE, a little further looking over the situation, he said, I shall try it out, and we shall see. Today, he has proved his wisdom. Then I saw he was determined, and that there were those in America whose light was expanded or bright enough to respond to his call. You are the people who lived in that long-ago civilization 70,000 years ago. Do you realize that you are quite aged? You may not know it, but you are much older than that. Beloved ones, do you not see that life knows no age? Life knows no lack of energy. Then what produces that result upon mankind? In harmony and discord in the feelings, and nothing else. Do you not know, precious ones, that you could not have pain or disorder in the body if it had not first come into your feeling world by discord and through discord? It would not be possible, dear ones. Now, please awaken to this tonight in the amazing radiation which is here. The pouring out of your love has called this forth. Will you, tonight, awaken every particle of radiation? Consciously within you, send it forth in the clearest comprehension and grasp these laws as never before. Do it with dynamic, powerful activity, so it will enable you to throw off all lethargy and human suggestions. just as if you threw your arms like that and dissolved and consumed forever every particle of discordant creation which you have ever drawn about you. We are ready to give every assistance possible to every sincere student, but I tell you that everyone who tries to turn the students from this light will receive no radiation from any ascended master, and remember that. Any human being that comes to you and says he is under the radiation of some ascended master and is spreading discord, then you know that is a falsehood, and do not be deceived by it. Now, beloved ones, through the glory of your presence, which has come to a certain point of action within you in this expansion of your light, you are in a position to set yourselves free with our assistance and do it quickly. The choice is with you. You must choose. Before 2 years are over your heads, you will know something of what I am talking about. Beloved ones, for the first time since before the sinking of the last remnant of Atlantis, this great and mighty assistance of the ascended masters and the cosmic beings has come forth to the earth. Because the great cosmic light has said, "No longer shall we wait for the mankind of earth." If human beings will not awaken and come into the light and the understanding of this presence now, then nature must do her work. You have heard the statement, no doubt, that nature only tolerates mankind's iniquity so long, and then she rises and buries her opponent. That is before you. The messengers have told you. With sufficient call, or a sufficient number calling from the octave of earth to the ascended masters, the great cosmic beings, and the mighty I Am presence, that protection can be given which will minimize the destructive activity for the earth. Through this call, we can direct the currents in the gas belts where they will do the least damage, and mankind can be protected from the third episode in Washington's vision. I tell you, it would be fulfilled, and would have begun ere this, if this work had not been brought forth by Saint Germain. Oh, the pity is that mankind does not yet understand what a marvelous, unparalleled blessing is being poured out upon individuals all the time. But that cannot be kept up forever, unless enough of mankind will make the call. We still need more yet, and that is why these beloved messengers have not stopped, even for rest. It will soon be 3 years that they have been going without rest or sleep half the time, in order to carry this message to as many as possible. I shall answer the call that the beloved messenger made for you this afternoon. I shall call the angels of blue lightning and the sword of blue flame to sweep through your city every 8 hours, take out every discarnate entity, and dissolve and consume all possible of your own creations of the centuries. Is there any greater service that I could render you? From our standpoint, I think not. This will be done. It has already begun today. This good brother has worked so tirelessly that you might have the voice of the I Am, carrying the most recent word of the Ascended Masters and their wonderful blessing and instruction to you. Think, he is a native of your own city. Isn't that something to be proud of? Now, beloved ones, remember that as one in this great body of light, the responsibility is with each one of you. Keep all in harmony out of your feeling, toward any person, place, condition, or thing. It is not a matter of what it is, but keep your feelings still and harmonious, that the power of your presence can come forth, not only to answer your call for America, but to fill your world with the mighty perfection which it is. The perfection which you desire can come from no place else. Your presence is the only place perfection can come from, the only place where perfect directing intelligence can come from. This mighty intelligence from the I Am presence is what individuals must have in action if they are to free themselves from the conditions which they have accumulated throughout the centuries. Beloved ones, let us be so practical. This great law of life, which the I am is to you, is not anything unusual. It is the most practical thing in the use of mankind today, even more practical than your radio or mathematics, because it so far transcends the power and action of these things which you are using in the outer world. If you will understand this, you will see how great is your privilege to accept, call your presence into action, and have the blessing, freedom, and the limitless supply which it will bring forth to you. Beloved ones, I know how all individuals among mankind have looked to outside things for their supply, but a few hours with their attention earnestly turned to their presence, which is their treasure house, would have released everything they require into their use, provided the feelings were harmonious and all doubts and fears dispelled. A little of that experience will so remove doubts and fears that they will no longer find a resting place in your world. Unless you practice the presence, how can you know it is infallible? I tell you, IT is infallible. It never makes a mistake and never fails to answer your call. But if you insist on clothing that energy as it comes forth into your world with your criticism, condemnation, hatred, and jealousy, and all such qualities, then you cannot blame the energy for not producing perfection in your world. The fault is quite your own. I tell you, beloved ones, mankind is at the parting of the ways. They must face the truth of their own feelings, for these have deprived them of everything good on earth. Mankind must be ready to fully understand and say, M-I-G-H, I am presence. I call on the law of forgiveness. I have made these mistakes. I want you to take command of my mind and world. Take possession and hold dominion there. If you will earnestly do that, you will very quickly have all the proof in the world of the power of your presence to do these things, anything from the smallest to the greatest. I want you to realize, dear hearts, that this is not an imaginary thing. It is not some fly-by-night thing that comes and disappears as quickly. This light, which Saint Germain has brought forth, has come to stay until everyone in America knows it and is free. Watch it expand in the next year, for you will send your love and gratitude to me for having given you this encouragement tonight. I tell you, dear ones, that the light of God, which is the MIGHTY presence, cannot fail, and only those will fail who turn aside from it. I plead with you, have no opinion about what someone else is doing. Stand wholly with your presence, call it into action, keep your feelings harmonized, and you will have all the proof any human being can desire of the power of your presence to set your world into order and set you free. Unless one is willing to do that, can you blame anyone but yourself if you do not have that freedom? Surely not. Now remember, beloved ones, we take no part in human ignorance or its effects. We but release and pour forth the mighty light, which dissolves all unlike itself. Those who try to oppose that wall of light are dissolved by it. That is why I am talking plain to you tonight, because there are those in your midst who have been determined to try to disturb this channel of light. They have no power, and they will reap what they are sowing. Beloved ones, you do not have to be a part of that. We wish no unkindness to anyone, but we know the law, and there is no one who can stop its action, because what human beings send out, they must reap. But I want you, who are so earnest, to call to your mighty I am presence. Do not pass by that first fundamental principle of your life, dear hearts. AFTE all, what do all of these puny little differences amount to? Oh, it is so foolish, dear hearts, to be disturbed about something, when, after all, the only thing you need to do is to harmonize your world, and all around you will come into the same harmony. Why? Because your presence is the harmonizing intelligence, and if You will let that flow out. All in your world will want to be like it through the natural law. So I say to you, dear ones, tonight at this opportunity, we brought the messengers here to give you our encouragement and strength, and it will be sustained. You beloved ones will go forth with a power, courage, calm self-control, and firmness which you did not know was there, I assure you. Watch it. Do you think I would take my time to come forth from the great cosmic activities and speak these words to you if I did not know what I were talking about? If I did not know what my rays of light projected into your feeling world would do for you? Now then, this may be something you have not understood. You have been calling to your MIGHTI presence for your freedom from limitations, for your supply, and your ascension. This is an invitation to me to help you. So I have not asked your permission through your physical self, but your higher mental body says, now they are calling for assistance. Will you go forth and give the help? We are here. I am here. And when I project my rays of light into your feeling world, remember that I do not waver. I hold those rays of light right steady, active in your feeling world, until the results are there. And if you do not want me to do it, you had better tell me so tonight. I want every blessed one to know that these are mighty activities. They are a power that you yet little comprehend. Of course, I must govern the power of those rays of light according to the expansion of your own light. Do you think I would project something that would harm you? Far from it. Instead, I pour forth that quality, which is anchored there in you for active use, and I continue to expand it even without your volition. That is what is being done for you, beloved ones. You will remember the messengers have said to you, in the call to your mighty I Am presence, it needs no permission from anyone in the human form. Your mighty I Am presence is the authority for you and your world. If you had only known this, poured forth all your love, harmony, and kindness to your presence, you would have had it flood your world without limit with its directing, purifying activity, which would produce every good thing for you. Do you know that such a thing is possible for any person moving in conditions of limitation as the outer world knows it? If such an individual will pour out love and blessings and hold the feelings harmonious, he will find his world flooded with good things in the midst of great need. Beloved ones, the messenger's experience ought to be an eternal proof to all mankind of how the MIGHT I Am presence acts. They have told you how they went forth without money when Saint Germain asked them to go. They said to the MIGHT I Am presence, now this is your business. If you do not supply us, we will go home. And they have been going ever since. Now that means, dear hearts, that these beloved messengers applied the law with dynamic energy, insistent and powerful. You have no idea what they have had to meet from human beings, Yet, every condition has been handled through the calling of the presence into action without a single failure. These beloved ones in charge of the voice of the I Am have had similar conditions to meet, as Mr. Sindular told you tonight. But where one stands 1,000% with his own mighty I Am presence and calls it into action with firm determination, there isn't anything the mighty I Am presence will not do for you. My joy is very great to be with you tonight, and to have been able to render this service, to give you this consciousness. Tonight, that is my great joy. I want you to know, precious beloved ones of Cleveland, because the messengers have not been here, you are not forgotten, and never shall you be. Remember, beloved ones, that where the mighty I Am speaks itself, there is established a pillar of light in that city, and you will find its mighty expansion here. You have found yourselves, as you perhaps thought, tested time and again, but we do not look upon it as that. We just look upon it as a strengthening period, when every 1 meter must decide within himself whether he will serve the light or otherwise. It is a matter of the expansion of the light within mankind, beloved ones. It is not a matter of the desire of the messengers or anything of that kind. It is mankind who needs this knowledge to set it free. You know the messengers have never tried to intrude this upon anyone. That should be something. I am talking to you tonight in simple language, so you will understand the requirements that mean everything in the world to you in the I am immediate future. Stand firm with your presence and say to all the appearance world, you have no power. Get out of my world and stay out. Then call your presence into action and have the blessings which it will bring. Every ascended master, and there are thousands, has gone the pathway you are treading. In some of those ages, when they won the victory, it was 1,000 times more difficult than it is for you today. Remember, beloved ones, in many of the ages that have been, people sought all over the world, trying to find and gain entrance to those places of wisdom. The transportation from place to place then was far more difficult and inadequate than you have today. Men and women walked hundreds and hundreds of miles with the hope that they might be admitted into these places of wisdom. Today, in the comfort of these lovely auditoriums, with comfortable seats where your feet can rest, you have the great privilege of gaining an understanding that in those ages mankind would almost have given both arms to receive. This is the identical application which was given Saint Germain, Jesus, and Kuthumi, by which they gained their freedom and victory over limitations. This identical application of the I am as you have it today was the very same application they used by which they won their victory. When I said many months ago to the people of America, if you want to be free quickly, then lay aside everything else you have known. Take this instruction of Saint Germain, apply it, and see how quickly you will be free. I only suggested it for your freedom. When things or the previous knowledge which you have had has failed on every hand to produce results, then is it not valuable to you to try out something in which thousands are having the identical results, that you may have those same results and be free? I say to everyone who will apply this law earnestly, refuse acceptance to human creation any longer. Say to it, you have no power. Keep yourselves harmonious, call your presence into action, and you will have all the results any heart in the world can desire. If you will not do this, then I cannot help you. Let no one condemn or criticize the messengers. They are, but faithfully and with the courage of 12 people carrying this forward. I want to say this to you, beloved ones, and to all students throughout America and the world. Your love pouring out to these beloved messengers has been a mighty tower of strength against such criticism. Therefore, you are a part of this great, this mighty activity of freedom, which shall one day reign in America and then the world. Do not doubt it, beloved ones. Do not let appearances scare you out. Straighten up your spines. Call your presence into action and fear nothing in the world. That is what counts. When sinister, destructive things see mankind has the strength to call to God, the M-I-G-H-T-Y, I am presence, they will turn tail and run in a hurry. Believe it or not, we see it from the higher octaves. We see that it is the fear they engender which scares mankind and keeps them from standing their ground. Thus, the sinister force continues doing this destructive thing. Sweep it from the earth, O great cosmic light, and set mankind free. One day, beloved ones, you shall know how magnificent beyond description are these wondrous decrees that you are issuing so faithfully and so wonderfully. They are releasing such tremendous power and energy. Through them, tremendous things are being done for mankind. It will not be so long until you will see and know what a wondrous part you have been in this activity, when you are so willing to do it with such joy. I say to you, beloved ones, in issuing these decrees, issue them with joy, strength, and power. If you begin to feel tired physically, discontinue. Only issue those mighty decrees when you are filled with that great enthusiasm, joy, and energy. 5 mighty decrees issued in that mighty enthusiasm, joy, and energy is a greater release of power and assistance than 10 decrees issued when you get tired on the last 5. Quote, "A person must believe in themselves and believe in themselves." Oh, dear ones, will you not notice this? If you will charge yourself with the energy of your presence, you will not be tired ever in anything you want to do or which is required to be done. When you start out in the morning, do not forget to charge yourself. MIGHTY. I am presence. Charge my mind and body with your energy today, with your directing intelligence. Then you will have it. When you retire at night, say, MIGHTY. I am presence. Hold my body in your wondrous embrace of light, and while it sleeps, enable me to recharge it with your limitless energy. In the morning, see that I am happy, joyous, and filled with your directing intelligence and strength for the day. Beloved ones, that is how you win the victory and freedom. You cannot do it without this application. The law does not apply itself, otherwise you would be perfect beings now. Our unfortunate critics say to you, well, does that sound like the language of an ascended being? Well, you hear me dictating to you. Beloved ones, if an ascended being or cosmic being is not practical, then there is no such thing in the world. That is why we speak in the language used, sometimes your own slang, because it creates a certain feeling within you, for you are accustomed to its use. Now then, dear hearts, one day you shall know we are quite as real, quite as practical as you are. I think a little more so. So I want you to know, beloved ones, that this is no idle fancy, but a mighty law of the universe which has gone into action to free mankind. Those who do not want to enter into the stream and go along with it will drown outside. I repeat those words. Those who do not want to come into this stream of light will drown outside when they have once had this opportunity. Does that sound as though I was wishing harm upon someone? Anyone can criticize me all they like, but they will have to reap the result. Won't you understand that, dear hearts? I can hardly let go of you tonight because you are getting this so wonderfully. Ending as you never did in your precious lives before, the need of all these simple things that give you your freedom. I am rejoiced with you exceedingly, and may I come right into your own hearts and say with you, I am so glad we did come. Quote, "A person must believe in themselves and believe in themselves." You know you cannot always tell just what the human is going to do. You might say, well, if we are all-knowing, why cannot we tell? Because you cannot depend upon what the human will do. If we could, it would be the easiest thing in the world to clear out things and set you free. But the human says, oh boy, I am sure now, and no person can influence me. Then someone comes along and says, you had better look out for those Ballards. Then your heart begins to flutter, and you feel, I wonder if that is true. Quote, "A person must believe in themselves and believe in themselves. Dear hearts, do not do that when once you know how true these messengers are and the mighty love that they pour out. There is no decent human being living that can deny it. They pour out a love unparalleled in the history of the earth. I say it because I know it. And you blessed ones who are fortunate enough to realize that will have such blessings as the world has never known. I congratulate these blessed ones who have had the strength, the light, and the courage within them to stand by their own MIGHTY presence, and the messengers who give forth nothing but love and kindness. Beloved ones, we do not want to keep you longer, but I want you to know how truly I have come into your hearts tonight. I love it, because when I can get into your hearts enough, you are soon free. I congratulate these blessed ones who have stood so earnestly for the light here. And also these blessed group leaders who have been so ready and willing to cast everything else aside, take hold of the IMGH, and have the blessings which it brings. O beloved ones, accept my love and that of all the ascended masters, pouring forth to you and into your world to give you the courage and strength to release the supply of every good thing you require for your service in the light. Will you accept this and just feel those qualities which I have anchored in your world tonight begin right now to expand and give you my courage and strength? Do you think I lack for courage? Never. Therefore, I anchor my courage and strength in your feeling world for constant use, and they begin action right now, not in the future, but right now. The Divine Director accept that, and each day feel, the Divine Director told me only last night that I have his qualities. Now, you human thing, get out! You do not scare me anymore. I have the power of light within me that dissolves you. Human creation, get out! Mighty I Am Presence, you are the only acting presence and intelligence. Feel it and continue to feel it, beloved ones, and see how quickly your troubles will cease. You know the greater percent of your troubles and worries never happen, and I trust I will be able to help you realize that much more quickly. In the fullness of the power of your MIGHT I Am Presence, the great host of ascended masters, the legion of light, and the great cosmic beings, I clothe you tonight in that invincible tube of light as shown on the chart. I am PLIFIT in your call to your MIGHT I Am Presence who formulated it, and then through the mighty power of the violet consuming flame. Mighty violet consuming flame! Right now, answer me! Sweep through these minds and bodies. Sweep through their worlds. Dissolve now and forever every destructive thing they have ever drawn about them, and set these children of the light free. Let them in the morning realize and feel this continuous enthusiasm, joy, and uplift, which will never let down, but will continue to expand until full freedom is there. My love enfolds you. My strength upholds you. My energy goes forth to fill your feeling world and help you to hold such harmony that no longer will you have to struggle for self-control. You will be so joyous, so harmonious, that your MIGHTYM presence floods your beings and worlds immediately with the success, with the supply, with the harmony which fills your world with its mighty blessing. Stand glorified tonight, free beings. Feel that. Feel what I feel. In what freedom means. Oh, beloved America, we love you, the CU cup of light of the future. Oh, radiance of the cosmic light, Be so powerful and come so quickly that all human selfishness and discord fade from the earth forever. In the power and authority of the great cosmic light, which I set into action tonight, silence forever all disturbance that causes strikes and limitation in great industries and in every other condition. Divine justice shall reign. Divine justice shall reign within our government, the I Am country. America, we too love you. America, we too love you. America, we too love you, and no harm shall come to you. O people of America, awaken! Awaken, awaken unto the great need of today. Release, O great cosmic light, thy assistance to mankind, and stand guard over America with thy mighty legions, whose sword of blue flame stands guard around the borders of America and around every country whose people will harmonize themselves enough. No longer shall the destruction of earth continue. Tonight, that fiat goes forth. And no longer shall destructive qualities hold dominion within the earth. And no longer shall mankind give way to those destructive forces which only want to destroy and nothing else. Mankind shall arise in the strength of its own mighty I Am presence and throw off every destructive force within themselves and their environment. They shall call the mighty I Am presence into action to hold this dominion forever. Then, in the glory of that great service rendered, all time and space shall be set aside for the children who have served so faithfully. Then they shall quickly enter into the ascension, free forever from the wheel of birth and rebirth. Free forever from every kind of limitation. And in that eternal body of light, as we are serving today, turn and assist the mankind following on. Oh, the glory of this realization, which is being anchored within your feeling world tonight. My gratitude is boundless. The blessings of the great cosmic light. The ascended host of masters, the legion of light, and the MIGHT presence of each one of you, through your higher mental bodies, enfold you forever in its transcendent light, and hold its victory and glory forever active within you. I thank you. Decree. MIGHT, I Am presence. Show me the perfect thing to do here, and make me do it perfectly. See that I do not accept nor respond to any suggestions from any person, place, condition, or thing but thee and thy perfection. Illumine the entire condition to me. Tell me all concerning it, and see that I never disobey or miss a direction or prompt gain from thee. See that I am never surprised or off guard, and that I never fail or make a mistake in a single thing. This month, in our study of the light, let us begin to hold the following picture in mind and feel the tiny points of dazzling, pure white light within every cell of our flesh bodies. You know it is quite as easy to feel this glorious light as it is to see it. Close your eyes comfortably. See and feel every cell of your body become a dazzling sun of pure white light, so blazing that it fills your whole body. Then, feel the light become so bright that your eyes can scarcely look into it. Rest in this great white light as long as you can, just enjoying its MIGHTY purifying, healing power. Feel and see it pour through your flesh like water through a faucet, just bursting through with that great energy which it is. Feel and see this pure white light, as tangible as water, sparkling and dancing with the great joy and power of life, which is your mighty I Am presence. Quote, a person must believe in themselves and believe in themselves. Remember, this pure white light which you see and feel is really the bloodstream of your electronic body and is condensed electronic substance. It is absolutely pure, and no discord of any kind can ever enter into it. Discord, like dirt on a window, can shut in the light within your body, but it cannot enter into this light, any more than dirt can enter into the glass in the window. Whenever there is anything discordant within the body, it is always due to a lack of enough of this pure white light within the body. So even from the most practical standpoint, to feel and see this glorious stream of light from the heart of your mighty I Am presence. Simply filling full to overflowing everything in your body and world means complete dominion, peace, health, opulence, victory, success, and freedom to all who will do it. Feel this mighty light pour through your flesh and fill everything around you. Feel all the time that you move in a great pillar of this ascended master light substance which pushes away from you and your world everything discordant. Blessed ones of the light! Be the fullness of this light and have all the perfection and blessings which it is and brings to you. Decree. MIGHT, I am presence. I now let you have full, complete, and eternal sway in my being and world. Take it and rule me forever. MIGHT, I am presence. Pour your radiance out through me so strong that no discord can ever again exist in me or the world about me. RECIOUS ones in the I Am study groups all over America.
Feel the quality and energy in the word strong.
RECIOUS ones in the I Am study groups all over America and throughout the world, we wish to thank you for your loving cooperation and willing cooperation. Ness, to give the service you have through issuing the I Am decrees. Keep it up with all the love and joy of your hearts, for it is rendering a service to the light which will bless you forever. Be sure when you are giving the decrees that you are rested and filled with determination to release all the power of the mighty I Am presence and ascended host. For the protection of America and the people throughout the world who are trying sincerely to serve that mighty presence and release its light. Try to feel your voice is one with the voice of every other I Am student throughout America and the world. Let such a powerful united call go up that it compels an immediate release of the cosmic light with enough intensity to stop every destructive force within our borders from any further activity. The great divine director said in Cleveland, "You had better issue only 5 decrees with joyous enthusiasm and then stop, than to issue 10 when you are tired on the last 5. So please feel that to do this work now for the protection of America and the illumination of the world is the greatest TRU street you have ever been given in any or all lives. Stand true to this TRU street with all you are and have. And the MIGHTY presence and the Ascended Masters will stand true to you and show you what it means to serve the light faithfully and well. The great cosmic light is now turning and serving those who have served it, and they shall know what it means in their lives from now on. The great cosmic light is now turning and serving those. The great cosmic light is now turning and serving those who have served it, and they shall know what it means in their lives from now on. Love IT with all the love of your hearts, and blaze IT forth with such power that the very heavens shall open to you, and ascended master miracles without limit shall be the experience of all who dare to do it. Decree for family conditions. MIGHT, I am presence, great host of ascended masters, mighty legion of light, great angelic host, and great cosmic beings. Blaze forth your mightiest cosmic power of the blue lightning of divine love in its most dynamic action. Annihilate every force and activity that causes discord between parents and children, husbands and wives, and in all family relationships.
Blast their cause and effect from existence forever and replace all such conditions with the Ascended Master's great loving CO operation. Obedience, self-control, managem yinti, happiness, and perfect tie-in in every way.
TUR, all human relationships into the most joyous ASCEND master miracles of perfection that the children of earth have ever experienced, and keep them eternally sustained. Reseus, Young America.
We ask you to arouse the feeling in the people of our country to come into this light of the mighty I Am Press.
ENC, and help make the call for America's protection as never before. Awaken the people everywhere to the crisis of the hour, and show them how everyone's help is needed, and needed now, to call forth the action of the cosmic light with enough power to let the ascended masters give America the protection she must have, and have now. In all your study groups, see that once during every meeting. All stand and pledge allegiance to our flag, and give the decree for the protection of the Constitution of the United States of America, the United States Supreme Court, the Declaration of Independence, and read the American's Creed. Give your decrees for her protection with a joyous, unyielding determination with which nothing can interfere. Give decrees for the release into America and all her educational channels of the music of the spheres. The beauty of the Ascended Masters, the Ascended Masters' art for the I Am image, the mechanical perfection and full release of Ascended Master miracles, victories, and success in all you do. You have been entrusted with the work of bringing in the permanent perfection for America and the world. Therefore, to that TRU street give the best you have, and not only will the best come back to you, but you will free yourselves from every limitation because you are giving this service. In all educational channels, make them realize that the first principle of all education is to put the supreme source of life, the MIGATY presence, first before all education. Then, the Ascended Masters can give you the right ideas which will build the perfection of the I Am age. It is not possible for it to come in any other way. In all you do, place the mighty I Am presence first, then you have the door open from which can come all and more than you can possibly use. Do this always, and have the joy and perfection which the Ascended Masters are waiting to release to you. I can be done. Let us do it now. Special NOTIC. We wish to warn all IAM students that no one has ever been given authority or permission to collect money for IAM buildings, homes, etc. at any time, or to use the IAM activity or its students for any business schemes whatsoever. Mr. and Mrs. G. W. Ballard. Future appearances of the messengers. San Francisco, California. July 22 to August 1st, inclusive, except July 26, SCOTTI, Wright Auditorium, Sutter and Van Ness, STs. For information, I am reading room 13-3. AMERICASBIRTDAYTFJULY 4th 1337CGG. America, we love you!
America's birthday, July 4th, 1937.
America, we love you! America, we love you! In the name of the MIGHTYIM presence and great host of ascended masters. Fighters, we call all right-thinking people within the United States of America to stand shoulder to shoulder once again for the defense of our country, for the protection of our homes, for the freedom of our loved ones, for the victory of life, for the victory of light, for the victory of right in our land. We call the MIGHTY presence and great host of ascended masters to drench all within our borders with that cosmic light as of 1,000 suns. That takes possession, blazes its perfection, and holds its dominion here forever, by the power of the unfed flame. America, we love you! America, we love you! America, we love you! We charge this decree with Saint Germain's, Jesus, Nada's, and the great divine director's ascended master consciousness, light, substance, in instantaneous activity and fulfillment eternally sustained. STAND 1000% in, with, by, for, and to the MIGHTYIM presence and great host of ascended masters. Yield not an inch, and from this moment things shall take a turn. America is free in the victory of THE, light of God that never fails.
America's birthday, July 4th, 1937. America, we love you. America, we love you. America, we love you. In the name of the mighty I Am Presence and great host of ascended masters, we call all right-thinking people within the United States of America to stand shoulder to shoulder once again for the defense of our country, for the protection of our homes, for the freedom of our loved ones, for the victory of life, for the victory of light, for the victory of right in our land. We call the mighty I Am Presence and great host of ascended masters to drench all within our borders with that cosmic light as of 1,000 suns that takes possession, blazes its perfection, and holds its dominion here forever by the power of the unfed flame. America, we love you. America, we love you. America, we love you. We charge this decree with Saint Germain's, Jesus, Nada's, and the great divine directors, Ascended Master, instantaneous activity and fulfillment eternally sustained. Stand 1000% in, with, by, For unto the mighty I am presence, and great host of ascended masters, yield not an inch, and from this moment things shall take a turn. America is free in the victory of the light of God that never fails.
Quote, Radio Temples of Light. Great is our opportunity and privilege at this time to release the full power of the cosmic light, for it is the supreme, limitless activity of the mighty I Am presence. Quote, A person must believe in themselves and believe in themselves. Our modern radio is one phase of its many blessings. These mighty GIFTs from the I Am Presence are loaned to us as a trust to expand the perfection of the presence to bless our fellow man. All radioactivity on this earth has come forth from the light and should now be in the service of the mighty I Am Presence. Quote, A person must believe in themselves and believe in themselves. Blessed students and readers everywhere, we ask you to visualize with us this picture and issue the following decree for all radio broadcasting stations on Earth. In this way, a call goes up to the MIGHT presence and ascended host of light from the physical octave of life, which enables tremendous glory and perfection to be brought forth to bless every human being on Earth forever. Visualize every radio broadcasting station as a great temple of violet-consuming flame of divine love, the towers made of the Ascended Master's substance of pure electronic light. See every person within those stations as the LUMINOUS presence of Saint Germain, Jesus, and the other Ascended Masters. See their bodies become the Ascended Master's pure electronic substance of light, penetrated and surrounded by the violet county NSUMIing flame of divine love. In this way, the presence illumines and raises the consciousness of every human being in those channels and, at the same time, withdraws and purifies all the energy that might go forth qualified with thought, feeling, or consciousness that is less than the Ascended Master's perfection. This is the way Ascended Master Wisdom redeems all. Mankind, the Earth, and its atmosphere. After holding the above-described picture in your mind a moment as clearly as you can, give the following decree. MIGHTIM presence, great host of ascended masters, mighty cosmic beings, and legions of light. Come forth in your full cosmic authority and power of the unfed flame, the 3 times 3, and the cosmic light, this instant and forever. Take possession of every radio station on Earth. Turn them into Ascended Master temples of TH light substance. Purify all their activity. Make every human being within them a gigantic pillar of the violet-consuming flame of divine love in its most dynamic activity. Turn every thought, feeling, word, all energy and vibration that goes forth from them into the Ascended Master's violet-consuming flame of divine love. Through them, charge all your perfection forth into them, the mental and feeling world of mankind, the earth and its atmosphere. Take possession, produce perfection, and hold your dominion everywhere, forever. And make this wonderful channel of blessing to mankind serve only the light of God that never fails. We charge this decree with Saint Germain's, Jesus's, Nada's, and the Divine Director's Ascended Master Consciousness, instantaneous activity, and fulfillment eternally sustained. And we thank THE, Thou dost always answer our every call in St. Antley, and it is done now. Books in Braille. Your heart's deepest love goes out to bless the beloved students who have brought forth the I Am books of Saint Germain into Braille for the Unveiled Mysteries is already in many of the principal libraries, including the Library of Congress and also the National Library for the Blind, both in Washington, D.C. The Magic Presence is now being mailed to the same libraries. The FIM discourses will be available in the next few months. We bless eternally the American Brotherhood for the Blind, embossers, and the blessed student who has stereotyped all the plates, both giving their services as a glad free gift of love for the blind. Through the combined efforts of all, it is now possible to obtain these books at very low prices from the American Library for the Blind, 184 S. Oxford Avenue, Los Angeles, California. UNV Yield My Mysteries, in 2 volumes, $5.25. THE Magic Presence, in 3 volumes, $7.70. 5+ mailing charges. Our new booklet. It is our joy to announce the release of our most recent booklet, the I Am Decrees, for use by all who wish to help in this service of the light, to bring illumination, victory, and freedom to mankind everywhere. This booklet is a collection of I Am Decrees, covering most of the special conditions into which we are calling the activity of the mighty I Am Presence. Through the issuing of these decrees, the Presence is pouring into those conditions the light, love, and substance from the Ascended Master's octave of life. The purpose of this book is to enable all to give and receive limitless help in this hour of world crisis. This means the individual, America, and the world. Everyone can give and receive the limitless blessings of the MIGHT I Am Presence by using these decrees of the Ascended Masters for the protection and freedom of America, as well as the rest of the world. It does not take faith nor an intellectual understanding of this Ascended Master instruction to release the action of the law of the mighty I Am Presence through giving these decrees, for a 3-year-old child can call forth the activity of the Presence and receive its manifestation as quickly as the most intellectual person. The call to the Presence simply sets the law into action. We send each copy forth, charged with the cosmic authority and power of the MIGHT I Am Presence, as of 1,000 sons of divine love, light, substance, blessing, and perfection of the Ascended Masters. To illumine, protect, supply, set free, and manifest the victory of the light of God that never fails for all who use or contact IT in any way. May every I Am Street Udent and every human being in the whole world use the decrees in this book continually until all mankind is free and outpictures the perfection of the Ascended Masters. Mr. and Mrs. G. W. Ballard, for sale by Saint Germain Press and Sindelar Studios. Decrees. MIGHT I Am Presence. You hold my attention of your perfection every second this day in all I do, think, feel, hear, see, and say. MIGHT I Am Presence. Project the Ascended Master's blue lightning of divine love into every detail of this condition and turn it into a gigantic Ascended Master miracle of love. Light, protection, perfection, happiness, freedom, and victory of the light in and for all concerned, and keep it eternally sustained. Special announcements. We are now prepared to receive subscriptions for the year beginning with the issue of March 1937, and it will materially assist our planning if those intending to renew their subscription. Decree. Mighty I Am Presence. I now let you have full, complete, and eternal sway and possession of me and my world. Take it and rule me forever. Sizes below can be purchased at the Sindelar Studios. 2600